Hello, this is Victor for January 10th. Good morning. Going through the stocks here for the day. Just to recap real quick, looking at the Dow here, you can see we are right between the 20 and the 8-day moving average here. So it's kind of neutral, along with the RSI 5 reading at 50. And the trend indicator is on the green side, so the trend is still up. Going over the SPY, we could see this one's doing fairly a little better, above the 20 and above the 8-day moving average. RSI reading 59, the trend indicator is green. Going to the Qs, similar to the SPY, above the 20 and above the 8 right here. And the RSI 5 is reading 60, which is good. And the trend indicator is green. Looking at the Russells, the weakest of the bunch is below the 20 and the 8 is curving downward. And the trend is green and the RSI 5 is reading 35, just coming back from being oversold. All right. So I did a scan for some potential stocks and I came up with 5 of them from the scanner. Let's go over these real quick. Okay, we have ACMR. Actually, let me just show you the list of the scan right here. You can see this list. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 potential candidates from the materials, technology, utilities, and communication, along with healthcare services here. Here's the industry that they're in, and their symbols right here. So you could do a snapshot of these. Okay, so I just wanted to share that. Now I got these in my chart, so let's go look at these. So ACMR, this is what I'm seeing. We have a pretty good move up above the 20, above the 8, above the 50, and the 200. So we got the trend up. RSI 5 is just crossing up over from yesterday from oversold, getting into the overbought area. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put an alert for right up here. Keep an eye on this. You can't, let me move this over here. There we go. So right here. So if it can close above this area, then it's a signal to buy, and we have a potential to go up higher. Area of resistance, probably first target point would be right up in here, this area right here. So let's go CCJ. Pretty much the same thing. We're above the 200. We broke above the 50 and the 20, broke 2 moving averages, which shows a lot of strength and conviction. You can see here the trend has just started, turned green just like the last one, and now RSI 5 is now pointing upward. So we're going to put it here, a line. If we could see it closing above before the end of the day in this area, it would be considered a purchase. And first target is right up here. Let's just give a quick idea of how far of a distance. From there to there, we're looking at roughly 9%. Going to the next one, NFE. We got the first green bar, RSI 5 pointing upward now. And above the 250. On this one here, we're still below the 20 and the 8. It seems like it pierced it, pulled back. So we're going to keep an eye on this. If it can get above higher than yesterday's high, that'll be considered a purchase, a buy before the end of the day. Next target could be right here at this top. That'll be target number 1 or target number 2 if the market continues to rally. What kind of move are we talking about? Let's get the ruler. And we are looking at roughly 6% move. UBER. We've got a green bar. RSI 5 is going up. We're above the 200-day moving average, above the 50. We just broke above the 8 moving average. I'm going to hit some resistance over here. Potential all the way up here. So an entry, if we can get a close above this candle and potentially all the way up to here. If we can get up here. We also have a small little gap right here. So it's going to meet some resistance here. But since it's coming from a pullback, and the market continues goes up in general, then this will have the ability, the potential to head up right up to this area. And let's take a look at the distance there. Actually, I am going to use a slightly different tool to measure. Let's get rid of that there. Wrong tool. Let's get back to this guy here and move it up here. This one's a 3.5%. Okay. And the last one, SPT. Okay. Got the green bar for the trend. RSI heading up above the 200, above the 50. It's just breaking above the 8-day moving average and still has to contend with the 20 moving average up here. So I'm going to put the alert here, and this one could potentially head all the way up here, next resistance. However, it will also need to break above the 20 if it can. And then we have a target of going up to this $67 area. Okay. Now on all of these here, there's 2 ways you could set the stop loss, and I'll do an example, couple examples here. What I would be doing would be, for example, if I do enter in this area here, one, pull the right one here. There we go. Okay. Go at the bottom of this dip here to 6%. Take profit at 15. So you're looking at a 2.4% ratio. You're risking 6% to make 15%, or if you want to be conservative, will be at the bottom of this candle here that we're entering above from the previous day. There'll be a 3%. So we're looking almost a 4-to-1 risk to reward ratio. Let's do a Uber also now. Just move this over. Go. Turn off the magnet. And here. Okay. We start there. Move it down to the bottom of this candle that from the previous candle, which is 3.3, and then to the high. So we got we're risking 3% to make 5%, which is a 1.5 risk to reward. NFE, top of this candle here. Okay, here's the potential here. And we can set down here. So risk to reward on this one is 1.8, which is risking 3.5% to make 6.4%. This one's a little riskier because we start up here, go down to the bottom of this candle, which is 6.5, and this is 3.9. So we're risking, this is not a very good trade in this case here, but you could also consider 2/3 of this candle down here. Now you're risking 4% to make 3%, which is still not that good. So this one may not be the best candidate, but it's there. So again, that's CCJ. That gives you an idea how to go about calculating. This one's going to be a similar situation. Put it up. Let's put that up here. See, you got the bottom of this wick, the top of here. We're risking 14% to make 7, which is totally nuts. Don't take the trade. In this case here, we go to right at the 20. Now you're risking 6 to make 7, so you're basically 1-to-1. Not the best. So to review, see, you're risking 3. This is a 3.9. 1.5, 1.8, 0.9, and 1.3 risk to reward. So the best one is this bottom one here. This is going to be my favorite. This is the one we really want to keep an eye on, that I'm going to be getting into. If it works out, set my alert. All right, so that's pretty much it for now. Yeah, see how it works out and wait for the next video. Thanks a lot, guys. Bye.